It's not yet.
Yo, so we're here live with Killerkorp, motherfuckers. How we doing, man?
Yeah, I'm good.
Fuck
yeah.
Fuck yeah. And literally right on cue, Simon just fucks off out of the building.
At
Loving
last.
it. Loving that, man. Loving that. How are we, guys? We
That's
good?
because it's his round.
Yeah, good gravy.
Wicked. Thanks for being on the show, man.
Gravy.
Thanks for being on it, man. That's
Had a
fucking
nice
sick.
roast.
So.
All good.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
Jake especially is ready to go. He's loosened his load and he's.
Yeah, I'm
Mate.
empty and ready to go.
Cool. Man, so we could have you guys on here. Tell us a bit about the band, man. Like, talk Killerkorp. Sell yourselves, dude.
Ooh. So we're noisy.
Very fucking noisy, and I
We
like it.
play aggressive music. We play from the heart. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
We're like a cheesy '80s band. No, we're not. We just
Hey.
we've been friends for years, and so me and Ben have been friends since we were like 10.
For real.
So
Cool.
we
Yeah,
like,
little-
grew up
little
together.
kids.
We got into like music and that, and Slipknot and things like that, and we were like, oh man, I love to do that.
Yeah,
And
that's
for
literally how
years
the
we've
band
been
come
like-
about.
Yeah, from when we were like younger. We
Yeah,
used to prance around. He used to have a hairbrush as a fucking mic, right?
For
And I
real.
used to use my fucking Guitar Hero guitar. Okay.
That's
Rocking
like,
out.
how it's like the proper
old
like that's
Slipknot.
how shit started.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty
Fucking
much how
sick.
stuff
That's where the
started.
the dream started.
Yeah.
For sure,
We
man.
pretend we were on, on stage in front of loads of people, but we wasn't. Like we were in the
No.
living room, you know what I mean?
That's
jumping
like
around.
that's like literally like the best. Like, I mean, it's just so innocent as well. Like, just jamming to
Yeah.
tunes and like especially like Slipknot as well. Like when you're younger, like
Yeah.
that shit really speaks to you, man. So like
That was
Yeah, man.
it hits you
they're
so
the
hard.
band which really made us like fall in love with this sort of stuff. Like
Yeah.
they basically switched our lives. Well, for myself anyway, I can speak. They switched my
Yeah.
life full 180, and
Yeah,
that's like
brilliant.
fully down to Jake introducing me to Slipknot when I was like 9 or 10.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Man, that's sick. Ben, I mean, like,
Yeah,
I've obviously
just
like watched some
crazy.
like your live
Massive.
shows, man. Like, you've got so much fucking energy. Like, you take on that full like frontman thing, like, so hard, man.
Cheers.
So hard, man. And, like,
Sweaty
yeah.
Betty.
Yeah, definitely.
for sure. Like, just sweat and just fucking wriggling all over the place. Like, is that something like you take from like the early Slipknot stuff, like that kind of real, kind of raw, like emotion,
Yeah.
and like and just like that aggressive kind of like it's like inner possession almost. You just get up there and go for it.
Yeah, it's like an extension of yourself. Is
Yeah.
how I see it. Like it shouldn't be you go up there, you stand like on your spots and like fucking move your hair, and like that's about
We
it.
can't do
you
that.
know?
Me and Camille, we can't do
Like-
that.
Good point.
Like,
But
last time,
yeah,
because we put you on the Beast Anglia thing, didn't we? And last
yeah.
time you told us a story about ending up going through the floor.
yeah, that was
Oh,
the
tell us the
first
story.
gig we ever
Oh, yeah.
played.
Fucking hell.
So
Played
the
at a
first
local
gig
pub.
we ever played.
Madness.
Do you want to go?
Come on,
The
man. Tell us the
stage
story.
was made of fucking plywood. It was like brittle. It was on its way out anyway, but like our bass player like jumped and he just went fucking straight through it. And that was it. The first ever debut gig, like we're nervous as shit, and then we started coming out of our shell, oh
Yeah.
yeah, let's give it some. And we literally gave it some, like broke the stage, caused a power
I
cut.
feel
There was
like
a power cut at the
starting
middle
out-
of the gig. It was mad.
Starting out like that with something like you hear about you'll always hit obstacles along the way, and there's
Yeah.
always troubles with different gigs and stuff not going right. We basically had everything like thrown at us in the first gig. Like we
Literally power cut. stage
power
break.
cuts, the whole pub being shut out. So
Oh man.
everything, and that was as soon as we'd start our set, so we'd get like 30 seconds in, they'd just turn off, and like fucking the stage breaking, obviously, and like it was crazy. But it's a really awkward gig to watch back because it was the first time we'd ever played, so we just didn't know really what we were doing.
You just went out there and, like you say, it was was you like somewhat like timid almost? You like look back on it and be like, oh man, like I just wasn't confident, or
Yeah, I think at the time, that is like us pushing ourselves as far as we can go.
Yeah.
But then as you kind of get more comfortable with being on the stage and with people watching you and like just being able to shut off the fact that these people are thinking about what you're doing right now, or like I just kind of forget that they're even there.
Oh
most
really?
of the time.
You just kind of go, like you say, go into that zone. Like, do you get like nervous before playing at all?
Yes.
Do you?
Yeah. Not really in Ipswich, because a lot of the time, like, it's just people we know. The bands we're playing with are people we know most of the time, and our friends, and like it feels more like just a get together and more of a party.
Yeah.
But like when we play like other places, it can be like horrendous.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean like
nerves and stuff.
For sure. Like, I mean, I want to open this question up to like literally everyone here. Like, you know, what is the best and like worst bit of gigging? And like for me, like the worst bit of gigging, like by far, is like waiting to get to the venue. Like being the drummer, like I'm always like super fucking nervous that like I'm gonna forget like a cymbal stand, or you know, like I've forgotten something for my drum pedals or something. Like that's always the worst bit. Once I'm there and like I know my gear is there, like I'm fine. Like I just completely settle down and I just go into that vibe. But dude, like the worst bit is like the constant like hamster in your head rolling around being like, shit, have I forgot this, have I forgot that, have I got my drumsticks, like all this like shit. I hate that so bad. But like by far the best bit is like when you get off stage, and like, and this is pretty much a premise for like why we're doing this, is like
that's worse afterwards when you're on the way home.
No, it ain't. No way.
But when you're on the way home after the gig, and then you go, "Oh shit, what did I fucking not pack?"
Yeah,
so
like
when
we played a gig in where was it? Kingston. We played in London.
Yes,
and that was a shit fucking journey anyway. And we were stuck in traffic, and the gig was fucking mediocre at best. But anyway, we ended up we went home, and then Camille said, "Oh, I've left my pedal board on the stage."
Oh no!
Of all the places to leave something, it shouldn't be London, because it's a nightmare to get back, isn't it? But luckily,
unless
for
it's
us,
your virginity, hey guys,
the band to come and play with us. The band put us on in London had booked us. We'd booked to play the next week, so he brought it back with him. So luckily,
thank fuck
we got it back.
Yeah.
Actually, that was I think 2 days after that
hate
gig.
Six Months like that.
So yeah, like you're like Jake, Ben, like what's like your favorite bit about gigging, and like the bit you hate the worst about gigging, if there is any?
Nothing.
Nothing. Yeah.
All right, I'll go first.
I think. Yeah.
I find like easily the best part is being able to feel like I'm someone else that I'm not for a little while.
Okay. Yeah, I get that.
Like, cause like sitting around, like especially now, like with all what's going on now, like it's just fucking boring, man.
Oh,
so boring.
Yeah.
And I hate just sitting around stewing in my fucking flat and like, I don't know. The best part is being able to just get out of everyday life for a little while.
Yeah. Like as you say, like, have that like out of body experience where like, you know, I'm on that stage and I'm not Ben when I'm on that stage. I'm the front man of Killerkorp, like Killerkorp. Sorry, you know, like that's like that is your thing, man. I get that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the worst part, I don't really know in terms of like worst experiences. There's a couple. But yeah, coming off the stage, I always feel like
coming off is always better than going through it, though, guys. Remember that.
Yeah, coming off stage is kind of awkward as well.
Yeah.
Because I always just don't feel like I've given it 100%, and then I give it like 10 minutes, and I start to feel a bit sick, and I'm like, oh right, yeah, okay,
hang on,
maybe I did. Once the adrenaline starts wearing off and stuff, then I'm like, okay, yeah, I did. That's fine.
Yeah. That's cool, man. That's so cool. And like I say, once again, like seeing you guys.
My
like,
days
live
of going
clips,
mental on stage.
you do that, man.
My days of going mental on stage are over because that stopped when I shat myself once from going too much. I was like really fucking. I was going absolutely mental, and like I didn't even notice I fucking shit myself. So I have to. Now, you get to a certain age, you know. Like I'm headed towards 50 now. I think it was like I was about 35 when it happened, and it was at that point where I just thought, no, I can't jump around and shout at the same time anymore. And I have been working on my pelvic floor muscles, but obviously not well enough. It will come to everybody.
Do you think? Do you ever think
So
about
you
wearing a
can laugh at
nappy
me.
when you play?
Yeah, those tenor pants. Yeah, I'm not far away from that because sometimes a little bit of weed comes out if I laugh too hard. Things like that now.
I mean, that we could use a butt plug or something. I don't know. Just throwing ideas out there now.
Anyway, carry on. You were saying something.
Swiftly moving on.
So guys, how do you came up with the name of the band?
Too many butt plugs have caused it.
Ah,
The name
Yeah.
was
how did you came up
Jake.
with
Are
the
you
idea?
muted or something?
Sorry, man.
I can't hear him.
Yeah, Jakey, you there, man?
Jakey? We lost him.
Oh no!
No, we lost
It's
him.
in that Windows
That's
update.
While he's trying to sort that out.
Yeah,
The
cool.
name I basically we all like had played together a few times and stuff, and we knew we gelled well and all that kind of stuff. So we were like, okay, we need to think of a name for it. And thinking about it, going through different names, different not really thought about ideas, and then I think one of us brought up the fact that like Metallica isn't a word. It's just like Metallica isn't a word that means anything. It's just a word which they made a meaning of.
Yeah.
So I was like thinking of different things, trying to think of words that maybe I could put together to make a new word which doesn't really have a meaning. So Killerkorp was like it started off as Kill the Corporation.
Oh, okay. I get you.
And then I was like maybe a slightly too like punk for what we're going for. So I ended up with Killerkorp as Killer Corporation, Killerkorp, and then Jake added in the K's, and then that kind of started its own little thing.
Yeah. No, I get that, man. That's cool. Like, yeah, I always find like that's the hardest
good.
thing with like names is like
Yeah,
trying to come up with something that's doesn't have a meaning almost. But
I think he's back.
hey,
Yeah, I'm back.
He's back.
I tested my mic and then it started working. I was like, all right.
There it is.
It's the whole idea for testing it. Yeah, what's your take on the name then, Jake?
We've got all this great technology, haven't we?
With the name, yeah. It just
Unfortunately,
busts up.
our
all the
fucking
time.
UK system framework cannot handle the fucking technology that's been given to it.
Yeah, it's strange. Anyway, you said what was the question? Sorry.
How did you come up with the name, Killerkorp?
Oh, it was like a mixture between two words of. It was a kill the corporation. I think Ben came up with because it was in some dead end like job he hated, but it was in Tufnell somewhere. You know what I mean?
Oh, right.
Like just like doing the same thing in and out. Like I hate this.
Yeah.
It was coming up with names. Kill the corporation, and then he sent the idea to me, and I was like, oh, okay, we could probably make that shorter, so it just rolls off the tongue, you know. So the whole Killer Corporation. It's like, oh, cool, that's a bit long. Killerkorp. I was like, oh yeah, do
That's
that.
the one. Yeah.
Put it together. We smash it together.
Yeah.
Do the double K's instead of like a C as corporation.
Yeah.
A.
Yeah.
And then I sat there drawing out logos for ages, for
Yeah.
probably about a
That was
month,
a month,
coming
maybe
up with
2
like
months,
different versions of the logo or whatever, and then I got a like the Wi-Fi card that is always like with your password and stuff on.
Yeah.
I put that down and started drawing around the edges to get the like the
Oh, like the
flicks and
curve on the
stabby,
yeah.
the curves and that.
Yeah.
Started drawing around that and stuff and using that. So that's what got the old sharp points and stuff.
There you go. So see, technology ain't a bad thing. You know,
Yeah.
didn't have the Wi-Fi router, man. You wouldn't have your sick ass logo. So
So yeah, just use.
I love
was like,
that
oh,
you
I'm
did
just gonna
that
use
though.
a
That you
stencil.
actually bothered to kind of put together your own like logo and make it something that nobody else could ever replicate. I
Yeah,
think
like
that is something
straight from my
that
hand.
is
You know what I
really
mean? Like
awesome.
we're
Yeah, and
They're
we
like
did the
some-
same thing as well, and
readable kind of thing.
that becomes a very noticeable thing with your band. I think the more people see that kind of logo, the more they kind of associate it with you, because it is so unique. And I love wearing that T-shirt as
Yeah.
well. It really stands out. When I go out, I'm like, yeah, I'm wearing this fucking
Yeah. Oh man, cheers.
Killerkorp
Yeah, it's,
T-shirt.
yeah.
It's quite.
It's like the
there's none more
it's,
metal than the
DIY. You know.
Nike logo and Killer on it, is there?
Yeah.
It's
not like
it kind
mad-
of stands in between of like your standard, like, I don't know, like Alter Bridge t-shirt or like a Cannibal Corpse t-shirt.
Yeah.
Like it sits in between of it because it's not explicitly like
Yeah.
horrible. Like
Yeah.
it doesn't deter
Unreadable.
someone who doesn't like that kind of stuff. You know what I mean?
yeah. It's legible. You know, you can
Yeah.
read the logo and be like, oh, fuck, Killercorp, like cool. You know, it just sticks in your mind. Yeah, I dig that. Where can we get your merch, by the way? Is it online?
Whenever I put mine on, I'll get 5 meter distance at least from other people.
Yeah, that's because you smell, Jim. That's a
Yeah.
different story.
I do, actually. But what's the point of fucking washing at the moment? Really?
I mean, you just got a repeating habit of shitting yourself, so you know that's what happens.
Mm.
Oh, I need to spill his beer. Yeah, guys, where can we get your merch? Is it? Do you have like a big cartel?
Yeah, you can get the
or
merch.
something?
Yeah, we have a big cartel, killerkorpuk.bigcartel.com, or you can go through our Facebook, which I linked. Like Facebook have a
Yeah.
Facebook store. I linked that to our
Swish.
cartel.
Cool.
Soon I'm gonna start because I got a bit stagnant lately because of the whole lockdown stuff. It's like, oh, what do I do?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, well, what can I
Who
do?
to talk
How can I be
to?
creative?
Is
you
that
know?
person still? Yeah, kind of lost to get more merch and that, but we've got designs and stuff sitting there that we haven't used, so
Yeah.
we're gonna use them,
Sweet.
and yeah, we're gonna do that soon. But I've got to start putting stuff on our
What about
Bandcamp
music?
as well.
Have you got
soon.
anything in the works?
We're demoing stuff at the moment, but we're kind of like, because we can't be together, we're kind of like sending, pinging ideas. I started
It's kind
like,
of a pre-demo demo.
yeah, like messing with get good drums and like things like that, like messing with that.
Yeah.
Just coming up with drum things to send to Sonny to kind of like make his own and stuff. Because it's good to like get someone who's
How are
not
you
a
finding
drummer.
to get good drums? Although
Yeah, it's all right.
I don't
It's
want.
really,
I don't want to go into the drum. I don't want to go into drums too much because he talked too much about that last week. But
Yeah,
yeah, I mean, we using Superior at the minute and struggling with that. But I'm
yeah,
thinking
Superior
maybe
drum is
getting
cool.
good drums.
I mean, get good drums is good.
Or like you get with,
I mean, I'm just using like, it's just like, I just come up with a beat because they have set grooves to kind of like edit and stuff, but I mean, it's like that's too much, like too over the top.
Yeah.
I was just writing because I'm a guitarist, I'm not a drummer, so I was just kind of, I just
Yeah.
kind of go, oh, that
Yeah.
sounds good.
Yeah.
Send it to Sonny, and it's like, maybe you can play that. I don't know.
It's like hitting like 4 drums at once. But,
we're
yeah.
like that as well. Yeah, I sure we've written you this demo. It's written in 10
Oh.
fucking 4 in one part, and then 7 fucking 3 in another.
Yeah, if anyone hasn't seen the picture
yeah.
that's up on our Instagram
Back
of
by next week.
like the breakdown of War Child, it's fucking horrendous. So thank you, Camille, for that one, by the way. But like it's like a proper intricate song, but like it's like, oh, after 34 seconds it goes to 3/4 for 2 bars, and then it changes to 4/4 for 1 bar, and then back into 6/4 for the next 4 bars. You're like, fucking, it's like reading fucking Alien. It's, oh man.
But to listen to it, you wouldn't think so, would you?
You would.
To listen
No,
to
I
it,
suppose
it just
no.
sounds like
Yeah,
straight 4/4 all the way through.
it just flows when you hear the song, but as soon as like you sit down and try and swing a drumstick, you're like, what the fuck? Like, yeah, it's Alien music. But that's Camille to a T. Camille makes Alien music. It's a fucking, it's insane, but it's so clever, but it's a bastard to play along to.
I remember when I sent you the guide track for War Child. I write down next to it all the changes in a tempo. Yeah. No, sorry, in metrum, changes in metrum.
Yeah.
So that was like around 25 times it's changing.
Oh,
It's a lot.
I have to try and find the picture because it's you just look at it and you're like, my fucking head hurts.
It's insane.
So yeah, thanks Camille.
Be called Nightmare.
Yeah, fucking Spaghetti Junction. That's what.
Camille's the reason everybody leaves this band. It just comes up with these weird fucking things that no one can understand.
Yeah, try and play this. Like, oh man, why do you do it? But it makes good music. Like, it makes good music. I'll give you that.
I'm going.
I was thinking that kind of things will just put more interest in the music, but it's in concrete, it's just giving exactly different effect. It's just people like, no, sorry, no.
Oh, my brain.
I'm out.
So is that how like you guys approach like writing songs? Is it kind of like, as one of you like take the lead on all of it, or do you all like chip in with ideas?
This is totally new, really. I mean, normally we're in a rehearsal studio and just banging out ideas. I'll come up with this little beat. Oh, cool! Like, just kind of throw ideas at each other. Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally
So you just jam it?
I would.
Yeah. You jam.
There'd be times where I would come up with like guitar lines and then give it to Jake, and he'd be like, "Ah, I can expand on that and make that better."
Yeah.
And then add
Got a song, Hysterics, which is like that. You come up with the main like funky like hook, and I was like, "Oh, cool, I could play that." But I'm messing with it, and then drums got put on it. It's like, "Oh, cool, yeah, just get everything like up tempo." Like,
yeah,
that's what we like. Like just kind of get the
bassist,
energy flowing.
Daniel, our bassist, and my brother, him and Sonny are very collaborative on the drums, because Daniel's a drummer as well as being a bassist. So, like, drums is kind of his first instrument, and then he learnt bass just because we needed a bass player. And our parents bought him a bass for Christmas, because we just needed a bass player, and he was like, "Yeah, sure, I'll just learn."
Good on the parents, man. Like, getting you guys a bass player. I'm loving that.
Yeah, it's great.
We basically had like, my parents are like, basically added the extra influence to us, taking us to the gigs. And I mean, Neil, Ben's dad.
If it wasn't for my
dad,
dad,
every gig, him at every gig.
So like, do you have like that like network then of like your parents and like and family and stuff to like help you guys out?
Yeah. My dad drives us all over the place
now, but
that's so cool. We don't have any of that.
He just loves to get out and like have the experience along with us as well. So like, it's not that we're forcing him to do it.
No, he offers to do it, and like, is he like a big muso as well? Then he loves all his metal and.
No, the opposite.
For real.
He's really not into it. Like, he never even, before I got into it, he didn't even know it existed. He didn't even really know what it was. Like, my parents didn't know.
Does he like drop hints like, maybe you should do a cover of like a Michael Jackson song?
My parents were always like,
yeah,
that shit up.
What was that?
Turn it down.
Yeah.
I said my parents were always like, when are you going to give that shit up? You've been doing this for way too long now. Why don't you join a covers band or something? At least make some money, for fuck's sake.
But yeah,
I'm 46. I'm never going to get over this,
But yeah,
you're
like my
lucky.
dad,
That's
he,
all I can say is you're lucky to have
I
people.
know I'm mega
support
lucky.
you.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
that's it,
He
man.
I
he
mean-
wasn't into it in the slightest, and then we ended up like he
Look at the
obviously was
Bloodstock.
driving us around to our different gigs and
Shit.
stuff, and then he ended up taking us to Bloodstock,
Oh man.
which was his first ever music festival.
Oh, wow.
Like, and he really wants to go to Glastonbury. Like before he dies, that's like on his bucket list to go to Glastonbury.
Oh,
So
cool.
we have to go. That's his kind of thing.
Yeah.
But like we've dragged him to Bloodstock twice and Download now.
Oh mate, and it's you know,
As
it's-
like-
then again,
He still
now
wants to
he's
go to
like,
Glastonbury,
when are we going to
dude?
Bloodstock then? Kind of thing.
yeah, sure, man.
Yeah, he
I was like, when
comes.
we
He
go to
came and
Bloodstock,
watched.
yeah.
He came and watched Gojira with us twice. He's seen Gojira. He's seen
What?
who else has he seen? He's seen some mega hardcore. He's
He's
seen
Slipknot about
Bloodbath.
5 times.
He's seen Slipknot about 5-6
Bloodbath,
times.
yeah. Cannibal Corpse he's seen.
Cannibal Corpse.
Decapitated,
Yeah.
probably.
Skin Dread's his favourite, I think.
Oh, Skin
Yeah,
Dread also
Skin
live.
Dread, he loves
It's
Skin
so
Dread.
good live. Man,
Yeah, mad.
he's so cool and he doesn't even
Yeah.
know it. That's the worst
That's-
thing.
Party,
Yeah.
yeah.
Dude, what a legend! What a legend!
Gotta go quickly get a beer.
Good
Gotta
idea.
grab a beer quick.
Do it, man. Get on the beers. Get on the beers.
I'm getting low as well.
Whoa! Everyone goes for the beers. Cool. So like, literally, you guys are just
I've
working
still
on
got a
demos
little
at the
bit
minute,
left.
like
Alright, we'll count
just
it.
kind of doing what you can in like lockdown, like most of us are, I suppose.
Yeah, pretty much. We're just like bouncing ideas off each other for when we're able to get back together again. Because we could just sit around and write songs separated, but it just doesn't.
Yeah,
Like,
it don't have the same feeling, does
already-
it? Yeah, it just doesn't.
Nah.
Just doesn't.
Nah, not at all.
Doesn't flow, man. It just doesn't flow. But like,
Nah.
so what's kind of like your go-to for like inspirations then? If like you're writing vocals, or because I assume like you write the lyrics mostly yourself. Like, what's kind of your go-to if you're struggling for inspiration?
Well, I don't really think about it too much. That's the
Oh,
weird
turn
thing.
back.
Like, I kind of just like verbal diarrhea onto a page. Like, I just kind of listen to the song. I listen to a completed track over and over and over and over and over. Or like if we're in a rehearsal room, we'll just be playing it over and over and looping it for me. And I'll just like think of whatever idea comes to my head, no matter what it is. I write it on the page,
Yeah.
and then I come back to it like later on in the day or the next day when I've got like a clearer head, and think about like what I could do, change where things are, maybe take things out, use them for a different song, like, and then kind of structure it like that. So then I feel like it's a bit more organic than sitting there and being like, right, I'm gonna write this song about this thing
Yeah, I get you.
for this reason, and then like trying to construct, because it's a totally different way of doing it. Like, I appreciate people that can do that because they're fucking really smart, but I just like, I went to college to do music, and they basically taught it like that. Like,
Yeah.
think of what you want to write about, think about this and think about that, and then I just always found it easier to just write down whatever the fuck comes, whatever
Yeah.
random thing comes in my head. I'll write it down because it's,
Back.
I kind of see it as a way of like the subconscious talking without me even really.
Yeah, for sure.
No,
I think like
no.
that's the thing is, you know, there's always ideas like going through your head, and
I work in exactly the same way, just so you know.
Yeah.
I do exactly the
There you
same
go.
as you. I just
Yeah.
literally, whatever seems to fit when I'm listening to the song, I'll just write it down. And usually there's some sort of phrase that comes out of what I've written down that I really like. And then quite a lot of the time, I'll use that one phrase to base the rest of the song. So, yeah, I could
Funnily
be
enough-
writing about oranges and lemons and see
Yeah.
how that pans out, really.
Funnily enough, Survival of the Fittest, like arguably our like best or biggest song or whatever, like it, I wrote it totally from start to finish in order, like while we were like literally within 5 minutes of writing it. So we had the song and decided, right, it's finished, and then I just got them to loop it, and within about 10 minutes I had the song. So,
sick.
but it's weird because the meanings of the songs always kind of change. Like, I think it's going one way and then it ends up being something different, and like it's weird because when I first started writing that song, it sounded like a war song.
Right.
Because it starts out like falling behind the line, surrounded on all sides. Like,
Yeah, that sounds like
it
sabotage.
sounds very like, yeah.
Yeah.
And then but then like after I have the full song like finished, when I'm happy with all the lyrics, I kind of sit there and just be like, right, what does this song mean and what does it represent, and
Yeah.
kind of that stuff falls into place afterwards.
Yeah.
Because it is there, you've just got to work out what it is.
Yeah, for sure. Like as you say, it doesn't necessarily have like a what's the word? Like a synopsis almost to it. It's just what comes out your head, and whatever comes out your head is what you were feeling at that time. And like you say, like that's so organic, and I think that's where you can hear that in so many bands when like they've been forced to write songs almost, and they're forced to write the lyrics, and they
like
lose their meaning.
The biggest one for that is like fucking Deftones with what's the fucking song? What's the song? You know the one.
Back to School.
Back to School.
Back to School.
Back to School.
They were told to write a rappy version of their song, Maggot or whatever, Pink Maggot.
Pink
I can't
Maggot.
remember the fucking song. Maggot,
They
Pink
basically
Maggot,
got told to change this song because it wouldn't fit like the current trend of like new metal stuff, and basically made them new metal up this really nice like chill fucking Deftones song. But then they ended up releasing it anyway, like the like meaning.
It's like that with the
original version of
Evanescence
it.
song, that Evanescence, Bring Me to Life. They weren't allowed to release that unless they had that rapper go out on it.
For real? No way, I didn't know that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that was
in the
deal.
They weren't
That's
allowed
the
to release
worst
it.
bit of that song.
Oh yeah, by far.
Yeah.
Fucking
Yup,
sucks.
yup, yup.
Yeah, that's it.
Can't leave
Oh,
Godsey.
I couldn't believe it would be. What, man? What the fuck is this?
Because that guy obviously isn't. When I was a kid
Tubes.
listening to that song, I didn't know that guy wasn't in fucking Evanescence. I thought he was genuinely a member of the band. Like, and then you listen to other songs and see them on stage, and you're like, well,
Where's that guy
who
gone?
the fuck is that guy?
He's the producer, probably. He's probably like, I want to in on this.
Yeah.
He wants
Why
in
is
on
he not
ADD.
in it? That's the only reason I like that band.
Get out.
Get out.
Shocking. Shocking.
Shocking.
Right.
I'm re-beering, guys. 1 minute.
Right,
Cool, cool.
I'm re-beering, guys. 1 minute.
Cool. Just got
Quick,
some
quick,
serious
quick,
blood.
quick,
Your
Milton,
camping
Milton,
up.
do your
Your
Wayne's
camping
World thing. I'm not happy.
Fuck, he
He's
freezed.
completely gone.
Camille, can you hear us?
Camille, are you there? Sorry,
Houston,
guys, I've
You've got
lost
problem.
you. I've lost you.
Nothing.
He's gone.
He's gone.
So have you got any gigs or anything booked up? Proposed?
There was something proposed July time, I think.
Yeah.
Is it the Black Prince of Hampton?
I can't
Yeah.
remember the name of the place right
That
now.
our friend Ian in Expect Ya or whatever. Sent us a message like,
so-
do you want a gig kind of thing? I was like, yeah, sure, let's get it in place. So if it doesn't go out, then you can reschedule and stuff like that. But I think we could be in a chance. I hope. I've had enough. I've had enough of all this sitting around doing nothing. I want to play some gigs.
So have I. Yeah.
What I do
I
is
mean,
go
that's
to
the only
work,
reason
come
I
back,
actually wanted to
that's
be
it.
in a band was just to go and play gigs. I hate all the recording.
Yeah.
And I hate all the fucking, to be honest, social media side of it. I
Yeah.
just want to go out and play gigs. That's all I've ever wanted to do.
That's
And I
that's
don't
how I
want to
feel,
play
to be
fucking
honest.
local. I want to play across the country, across
Yeah.
the world. That's all I've ever wanted to do. That's why I'm in a
Yeah.
band. And then this shit
Yeah.
happens, and it's like, oh, we still have to carry on. You know?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, like,
It's
We
sad.
done
it's like one bit I miss the most of like
ever
gigging,
since
is
that
connecting with
happened.
people.
connecting with people. This is like this in general to me right now. This is really foreign, even though I was so used
Yeah.
to doing it, networking and that. Doing this stream is like even hard because I haven't spoke to no one. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like, what do I say? Like,
It's like
yeah,
all I do is go to work, come
And
back
I think
again.
we were the same. That's why we set this up. It's just to kind of,
Yeah.
get in touch with people as though we're sort of down the pub sort of thing, rather than
Yeah.
planning out questions or anything like that. We just thought, let's just
Yeah, exactly. I think
out
it's best like that. I think the
those
best like interview situations we've had is like this, like
Yeah.
just chill.
yeah.
No, like, so sir, what you gotta eat tomorrow?
Yeah,
Fucking mic to your
yeah.
mouth.
Spaghetti.
What are you going to eat tomorrow?
Is that, yeah.
I don't
Probably
know.
leftovers.
Lunch.
Say food for later.
What is your favourite breakfast meal?
Oh, look, Simon's woken up. Someone's mentioned food. Fuck's
Yeah,
sake,
no.
needs to be back on it.
This is it.
Dribble.
I'm in.
Simon, what's your favourite food?
Any. Eatable.
Food.
Eatable food.
You fucking can it.
That
Gravel.
don't kill.
Gravel on toast.
Fugu.
Right, I need to refuel.
Good idea. Good idea.
Refuel.
Sorry,
I've done that today in my
He
car.
needs to change his nappy.
it's a bit of a bulge, wasn't there? Disgusting. Sorry, Jake. I'm pretty sure I interrupted you saying something, about the interviews and stuff. I can't remember now, man. I don't know.
I
Like I
can't
say,
remember.
he's out here. It's that stuff. That's what it does to you. Cool.
We're
What
gonna
is-
replay it later on.
Right.
Yeah, yeah. That's what we'll do. Yeah, watch it back and be like, oh fuck yeah, we'll
Ah.
talk about that.
I remember, like,
Hey.
I think me and Ben were discussing, we want to do a podcast or something.
Yeah.
Killerkorp podcast, like it's something, sticks. I don't know, it's just like this, really.
Yeah.
It's inspiring, actually. Because I've heard of Discord.
Yeah.
But never really messed with it. But
Have you been on Twitch
Right.
before or not?
I think I went on there a few times, watched
Yeah.
someone's live stream, but I've never thought about doing it before,
No.
anything like that. So
No, it's funny. Like everyone.
Yeah.
Oh Jim. No wonder you shit yourself. But yeah. I think like everyone we've talked to during these things, like you say, like it kind of opens your eyes and you're like, shit, like this Twitch thing seems quite interesting. So and a lot of people have said, it's kind of giving them a bit of inspiration. So like
you
it's
could be the
wicked awesome, man.
trendsetters, lads.
Oh, I don't know.
You know what I mean?
I know. We don't want to be, but no, because as I say, it's a very
Really?
it's a very innocent
That's a good idea.
start to this. I think we just literally, I think all of us just said we just want to hang out and talk to bands. We all miss gigging, so and for me, one of my favorite bits about gigging was, packing all the shit in the van and then just go getting drunk and hanging out with the other bands, go playing pool together and
I think that is the best thing. We done our gig. I think one of my favorite gigs is probably the Peterborough we done at Sam's with Vendetta UK. How cool! Fucking
Oh,
They
no,
smash. Absolutely kick
yeah,
ass.
good
We
bunch.
done it
We
at
lent
Sam's
them-
in this small
We lent
basement.
them our band van for a tour once.
Yeah.
I'll tell you about that one. Fucking dirty bastards. No, I better not.
were they shagging in the van?
They didn't have napkins.
Yeah,
Tom
they
will
used
fucking
it.
have you, mate.
The
They
gig was
drove it all the way to Scotland and back. I think they bought me some beers for loaning it out to them as well. And they're a really good bunch of guys, actually. But
Oh,
Yeah,
they
they're
fucking
good
left
guys,
the van
aren't
in such a stink. They've been smoking fucking weed in it or something. I don't know. But, God,
Everything?
and I found these dirty fucking tissues, just stuffed in the
Ugh.
pockets. Where you can see that they had a little fucking or something
Little wank
in
cloth.
the middle of the night. Dirty bastards.
Legends.
That was yeah. But
But yeah, that
hanging
was a
out
good
with all
gig.
the bands is just fucking best. There was pizza at that gig.
Oh yeah,
Oh, man.
they gave us
It was
pizza.
great.
Oh, look
There's
at Simon's eyes light up.
boxes of pizza. Yeah.
I
Simon's
was in
now
a
emailing
calf
that
as
menu.
well, which
See,
was
I
even
mean,
weirder. So
Oh really?
I mean, we did that Beast Anglia thing, didn't we? And we put the guys on there. And
Oh, that was awesome too.
I was a bit surprised, actually, that there weren't more people turn up for that.
I
Because
think
you guys
I found
have
that
already
recently.
started to fucking make a really good name for yourself.
Yeah.
I think it will change now in the future. I think
Yeah, I
people
think
are gonna
when it
fucking
comes
start
back, people are going to be
realise
like, "Oh man, I missed that."
that fucking-
I kind of regret not going to that. But People would be
Jake, someone
like,
just popped up in the
"Ooh."
chat saying about forgetting the set list, so you wrote it on a pizza box.
Yes.
Yeah.
We wrote it on the
Yeah,
pizza
we did
box.
do that.
We ripped a bit of the pizza box and fucking threw it. Yeah, we wrote it all.
Always the best gigs,
We
man.
still
got
Great
it.
shout,
that.
Great shout.
We've
Still got it.
that.
We still got the
Put it on
pizza
your
box
song
with
now.
the.
Yeah.
Hang
Still
on,
on
hold on.
eBay
Pizza
when we
box,
get big.
bro.
You should sign it and sell it. Sign
We
it.
just
sign
left it
it
in,
and sell
like-
it to Evil Peppermint 96.
There you go.
That's Sonny,
like
our drummer.
Oh, that's Sonny.
They'll buy it.
Sonny,
Yeah,
don't worry,
oh,
man.
no,
We'll
no.
talk drums later, my friend.
Why is he not in here then?
I don't know.
Why is he not
I
here?
thought it'd be too many
He
people.
is here, he's
I
on
didn't know.
Twitch.
I didn't
Good
want
man.
He's on
No.
Twitch. He's chatting on Twitch.
Send them an invite. Get him in.
Yeah,
He's here, but he's
come
not
in.
here. Sonny, you legend. You've been ratted out, man.
Yeah, now we
Yeah, I mean, there's never too many people, so you can always come back and do another one with us.
Fuck yeah, man.
Yeah,
Obviously
definitely.
we're now getting quite popular with this for some reason. I don't know quite why or how
'Cause I think
we've managed to get
I
so
think
much
you're the only
interest.
band
but,
fucking trying to do this, man. I've not seen this happen yet, and this is fucking awesome.
Oh, man.
You can
thank
actually
you.
chill out and
yeah.
chat to people with the same
No.
fucking mindset.
Well, hopefully you'll
Instead of
set one
chatting
up
to the
and,
same
and get
people,
people to do the same, and we can all start this
Yeah. Oh, you know what? Let's
huge
do it.
network of bands all interviewing each other. Stuff like
Yeah.
that. That'd be
Mm.
quite cool, wouldn't it?
Yeah, man.
All the
Yeah.
all the
God.
connections would be interesting. All these people just
Bring
like
it back to life, as Evanescence said.
yeah, with that random rapper guy.
We will need more rappers on our tunes. That's what we need. I loved your
Yeah.
impression as well. That's perfect.
I
We
did
need
that
Daniel to
actually
just
on
bust out
Karma
the
in
last
Blood.
round of our tunes.
You know,
Yeah.
there's that bridge section in Karma in Blood on one of our songs. I did a rap version in that for a laugh
Yeah.
and
I
recorded
think
it.
we should
sent
do
it
it.
over.
Do it, man.
It's
Jake.
like it's
yeah.
like the beginning of that Sum 41 video where they
Oh,
rap at it again. Like,
Oh yeah, is that Fat Lip? Yeah, Fat Lip.
yeah.
See,
Yeah.
Jakey, man, you've got it. You've got the hand moves. You got the spit and the grit and the. You don't know what it is, but you got it. I don't know. I don't know. I've caught it. What is it?
I don't know. Spads. Come here.
Camille's fallen asleep.
Sorry, Camille. Oh, bless him. Yeah. Oh man. I don't know. You do it. I want to hear a rap
Wiggy,
version of one of
wiggy.
your songs.
Let's do it.
Yeah. Or
Remix.
do like a pain remix, pain hip
Yeah,
hop
30-second song in a remix.
Yeah. Get some auto tune on your vocals as well, Ben, and go full on T-Pain on it, man.
Oh yeah.
It's fucking
Yeah.
nightmare.
Well, I posted that the other day where we discovered that we were mixing the end. Like I discovered that I could turn his voice into like the zombies from Call of Duty.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I started messing with that.
Are you guys big gamers then?
There's a video on our Instagram of that. That's fucking hilarious.
Don't fucking start talking about gaming on Twitch, for fuck's sake. People put gaming channels.
Yeah, that's what everyone talks about, man. Just trying to make light
game
conversation, Jim.
channels.
Do you mind?
No, it's the right question to ask.
It's a-
Are you a gamer?
Don't laugh too hard.
Of
You
course
might
we
shit yourself.
fucking are. I've got fuck all else to do.
Well, we're playing World of Warcraft again, so I've discovered my love for that again. So
Oh man, that thing just kills time. I swear,
I've got to
like,
be
just waste hours.
yeah. I haven't played it this week because I was on late at work, so coming back at like about 11 o'clock at night, then like, oh fuck.
So the withdrawals are now starting to kick in.
Yeah, we can tell, man.
Mm.
How he's thinking about it.
Yeah.
Do you play darts, Ben? I see the dartboard behind you.
Yeah. A little bit. That's kind of a family
That's
thing.
one of them
We all
Nexus
love
boards,
to
isn't it?
play darts. Yeah, it's an electric board.
Yeah, cool.
So, like, my dad and my brother Daniel, our bassist, who still lives at home, my dad and my mum, they have a board. My older brother has a board. So we got this. They bought me this so that I could play darts with them, like in lockdown.
Oh, cool.
So
awesome.
that because it's got like a tablet in it, so that you can like see each other and you can like
Oh,
talk
shit.
to each other on the microphone and shit. Like,
That's cool.
so you're basically playing darts together, like in the room, but
Oh,
like,
Good.
yeah.
Oh man, I need to get one of
I
those.
want
I
one.
love
Oh,
it.
There you go. There's a fucking channel for you.
There you go.
Sorry,
Killer Darts.
Yeah.
Killer Darts.
Killer darts, yeah.
There's a channel
know what?
for you, Killer Darts. Get everyone to fucking.
You know what? Before
Get everyone to
COVID,
fucking
me and my
maniacs.
older brother,
join in.
would go and play darts with some of his friends, and on the tablet where we keep our scores and stuff, the name that they gave me was Killer Dart. And I
Hey.
didn't even have a part in
really?
it. That was the name they gave me. Yeah, genuinely.
Excellent.
So,
What's the highest score you've hit on the dartboard?
Love that.
180.
Have
Hit
you?
a few 180s. Yeah,
Do you know how many?
couple. On this kind of board, I've only hit like one or two on a proper board, but these are like a little bit bigger, like
Oh, okay.
ever so slightly
Like-
bigger.
They're weird tips. They're rubber tips, and they
Yeah.
get stuck in the.
Yeah,
board.
they're-
Yeah, I've
Great.
done a 180.
They're
before
plastic.
in my life.
They're plastic tips, and then it kind of just lands in a hole,
Yeah.
and then picks up the
I
score.
could do a
you know?
180 now if you want.
Look at him go, look. Oh man. So is that-
Shit, the skill in that.
Oh. God, he's hit 2. Wow. He's done like a full 360.
Do a
Only
360.
takes one little brick to make a 180.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I like my darts as well. So definitely, if we play a gig together, we'll go for a game of darts, 100%.
Ah, yeah,
promised you, man.
me and Daniel definitely played darts with you,
100%, man.
because Daniel is like, he's the prodigy of our family. He's
For
like
real?
fucking brilliant at darts.
Prodigy.
Yeah, he's brilliant at darts. Daniel is.
He'll thrash me then.
I love it on holiday. On holiday, we'd like scam people. He would like hang around the dartboard, and then be like,
Hustler.
our younger brother is like 13, 14 at the time, like
Yeah.
maybe 15. We're like, yeah, we'll give you a game. It's pretty good, and then he'll fucking thrash him. And this like 50-year-old blokes just like, oh, what the fuck? And
He's just
getting
going out
really pissed
hustling
off.
people.
Yeah,
Loving
it's
it.
fucking
Bill,
brilliant.
do you play darts?
no, not really. Actually, I was trying play it a couple times, long time ago. But you know, it's like instead into the board, it was on the wall.
People keep getting in the way, don't they? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like,
I know that feeling.
it's like I was really happy that there was no one next to that, you know, because probably will be like bullseye. It's funny.
I don't know.
360.
What about you, Simon?
Nah, I like beer.
No.
And food.
Yeah.
Beer and
I'm
food.
gonna
Beer
drink beer.
beer and darts.
Oh mate, they go hand in hand.
Beer and darts are the most synonymous things ever.
Yeah. Oh man.
People might
If
get
you
mad.
like
Yeah, they
darts,
go
you
hand in
probably
hand.
like beer.
With stripe.
You've seen those guys on TV. They like beer, and a lot of it.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
I went to the darts once and I had way too much beer.
Oh yeah,
Once.
man.
It
Never
was a
again.
horrible experience.
Oh,
It was a
really?
horrible experience. Yeah, it was the worst. I can talk about it if you want, but it's
Oh come on.
Do
You,
it.
you
That'd be
can't
fucking
lead us
hilarious.
down that
Come on.
merry path, man. Come on. What happened?
Story.
You already started. Come on.
right. So,
It's
right,
gory.
we go to Alexandra Palace. We go to Alexandra Palace to watch the darts. Like I think it's the World Championship of darts. I think, in it, whichever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like a big group of us go down there. We have a hotel for like the night before and the night after and everything. So go to the pub beforehand and have a few drinks and stuff.
As you do.
And like, yeah, as you do, we make our way up there. And like, I don't know if any of you have been, but you buy beer tokens there.
Yeah.
So you like buy like
Yeah.
however many tokens, and 3 tokens cost you like a pint, right, or something. So I was like, I can't really be bothered to come, because this was on the other side of the stadium to where our seats were. There was only like 1 or 2 bars, and we were like, nah, not walking all the way back. So I just got like 2 big like double pinter beers, right? And I'd been drinking like pretty consistently all day and eating a lot, and so I was sat there at the darts, I'm drinking it. I finished one, put it down, started to drink the other one, and then it started going blurry, and I couldn't move, and I was like, oh no, this ain't good.
Oh
This
shit.
ain't good at all. And so I pick up the empty the empty double pint glass that I've got, and just like full on projectile vomit into this fucking cup, right?
Vegetable
It was
soup.
so bad, right? That's not the worst of it. So
Oh god.
Someone drink it.
in the commotion, I managed to absolutely cover the guy in front of me, right, in my sick, right, who was wearing a Santa costume. So I covered Santa in the sick, right. He's then turned around and was like, "Oh, what the fuck, mate?" Started getting really angry because I'd just obviously been sick all the way down his back, right? His dad, who I assume was the bloke sitting next to him who he was talking to throughout the night, was like this like middle-aged, like maybe 60-year-old bloke, turned around and was like, "Oh, don't worry about it, mate. Here's my empty drink," and gave me his empty glass for me to start filling up. And then it was just, and then I stood up to go to the toilet after I'd got it all out and I was like all good again. I was straight. I was like, right, I'm gonna go clean myself up. I stood up and kicked both of them over.
Just
Both of them.
puke everywhere.
God,
Fail.
it's like adventure.
Oh, mate.
Do you know I'm so lucky because we were so close to being able to be seen on the camera.
Oh,
like,
really?
For the live fucking we were just out of shot because we were like kind of to the side of the stage a little bit.
Yeah.
So, but if we ended up with a bit more of a
wide angle lens,
in the middle spot, yeah.
You
and then the Santa guy just standing around turning at me being like, "What the fuck?"
That's so
Santa
funny.
Claus was knocked you flying, mate.
You'd have been on YouTube as a
You in your
legend.
sack.
Oh, it was not fun.
You're on Santa's naughty list.
But do you know how weird it is? Like, you can get that drunk and be that sick, but then as soon as you clear it all out, you feel fucking brilliant, don't you? Like, you just
I know what you mean. Yeah, absolutely.
maybe not
I've got
socially.
Year of
No.
hell.
Not socially, you don't feel great when you're puking in
I've got
public.
a year of toxic madness building up inside me that I need to vomit out and make myself a new person.
New gym, born.
When you've been sick, you kind of like
You'll puke out
You
like
know,
a beer
giving
baby.
yourself a spiritual cleansing. Yeah. Yeah.
As if shitting yourself wasn't enough, you got to throw up as
Damn.
well. Damn, man.
Oh, I've had a
Yeah,
few
that was horrible.
fucking moments of
Be a
being
messy
sick
ice
as
cream.
well. I think the shitting yourself story, I think that's enough today.
I don't know, I'm running with it.
Until, yeah, well, we've already had one good story on that. I'll use that another time. But what about you, Sean? Have you done anything tragic in your life, or has it just been perfect?
Well, it's quite a long list, guys. I mean, if you've got the rest of this evening, I could tell you about a lot of stories. A lot of stories. Probably one of like the stupidest ones was like house parties when like late night, like 19, 20. Because you know you're made out of rubber when like you're that age, man. So this is when I was playing in a band called Shatter the Sun, and we went to his house party, and it was just the fucking most random night ever. Like for some reason, someone went into the kitchen and just squirted fairy liquid all over the floor. Don't ask me why. But
Why not?
I walk into the
To
kitchen.
fucking slip everyone up.
Yeah,
Flip
so
the slide.
there was two people stood in the kitchen, so like they were stood next to each other. I walk in the kitchen, slip over, kick one person's legs out, they kick the other person, so we go over like dominoes, bang, bang, bang on the floor.
And they all just fucking go down.
so everyone just smashed, and I was like, oh man, like. Then me and my friend
Slippery
like
fish.
decided to have like a drinking competition where like can you remember like Steve-O from Jackass? He used to that thing where you get a beer can and smack on his head till it
Yeah.
split. So we see like how many of those we could drink. Don't ask me why. Like so we just smash these beers and then like suck at it and then get the next one.
Yeah.
I don't know why. And then I decided, as kind of the final party piece, I suppose, is to try and ride like my friend's. He obviously had like a younger sister. And she had a rocking horse, like an old wooden rocking horse, in the front room. And I thought it'd be a great idea to ride it down the stairs. So, and I got to the top of stairs,
hell.
and my mate's like, "You sure you want to do it?" So I'm like, "Yeah, it's all good." Like, pissed out my head. Like, I get halfway down the stairs, and like I just basically just get catapulted off this fucking rocking horse and just like dive headfirst down the stairs. And I think I broke like it chipped a bone in my hip, but like I was good. Yeah, just crazy nights, man. Crazy nights. I didn't throw up or shit myself though,
Fucking
so
hell, man.
sorry. I did spend 4.5 hours walking home though that night. I left the party and decided to walk home, and it was like
Oh no.
it was miles and miles and miles away. So I got home at like
That's my I love that.
yeah, I enjoy it.
That's my kind of thing.
Yeah,
He loves
There's
rocking
nothing like
horses
a
down
long
the stairs.
walk home.
I'm puking on Santa.
There's nothing like a long walk home
Oh,
after
God.
fucking a night out. It's
Mm.
fucking brilliant.
It's something about the headspace. It's like it's the most like
Oh yeah,
cleansing
I'm
thing,
like,
man.
I feel untouchable when you're drunk walking. And
Yeah,
eventually you just go, oh, why am I walking?
Yeah,
And your
what am I
legs just go,
doing?
they're just kind of doing like this. But you think you're fucking
remember
going
that-
for it, but you're like,
yeah.
Do you remember that walk that we did like all night? Do you remember that all night walk we did
through Shotley.
through
And then,
Shotley?
like,
Yeah.
yeah, Felixstowe way, there's a village called Shotley.
Right.
And we walked from there all the way round where you can see Felixstowe docks, walked all the way around, drinking gin,
Oh,
drinking bottles of gin and
Drinking-
shit, like
Drinking
neat gin
beers,
and
cider,
fucking
like passing
beer
around
inside
each
of it.
other's drinks and
Walking
everything.
through all these fields and like marshlands. So we're walking through and just being like, fuck, we're like Lord of the Rings. Like,
yeah.
like, just go through the marshes.
Yeah, man. Loving it.
Bearing in mind, we set off at like 10, 11 at night, didn't we? So
Yeah, we got back at
we
like
were
6
just
in the
like,
morning. And it took us like 6 hours
Yeah.
to get round this circle. That was it, just one circle. But we were getting so pissed, we were just forgetting where we were. We found
Loving
a
it.
really old like phone box. And we tried to get in it, but it was full of spiders, like mega, like fucking absolutely filled with them black widow.
Oh,
fucking,
no.
like,
you
false
know when
widow
you see on
spiders.
I'm a Celeb where they
Black
have like the
Widows
really
about
thick
it.
fucking
It's not here.
Yeah.
I'm not a celebrity, so don't get me out of here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Right.
we more gin instead.
Cool. Right, guys. We're going to end on a little question. We do this. It's the ending of every show. Is I'm going to ask you to pick a number between 1 and 14.
Okay.
And then whichever one of you, I'll let you deliberate which one wants to pick a number, and I'm going to ask you a would you rather question. Okay. Once you've answered the
Oh,
would you rather
okay.
question,
Right.
you get a chance
Can we do
to add one to the list. Okay.
Which one of us want to do this?
Can we do one each?
We can only do one. But before that,
Only
I
do
want
one.
to give you guys like an opportunity, like promote yourself. What links can we find like your music at? Like, what's your Facebook? Blah blah blah. Like,
Right.
sell yourself, guys.
So you can find us on Facebook and Instagram. So Instagram is Killerkorp UK. Facebook is Killerkorp. It's Killerkorp. I think we're the only band with that name, so that's all right. And then on Spotify, you can find us as well, Killerkorp, where you can find all our tunage. And also over at YouTube with Killerkorp, and get over there and subscribe to us and watch our music videos.
Sweet.
And get some views and stuff.
Do it, man. Do it. And you can find your merch on Facebook and on Big
I
Cartel.
watched
Isn't it?
them
Yeah.
earlier.
Search is over at Big Cartel or Facebook.
Cool. Like it. Thanks, guys. And well, obviously, before we come to the big finale, I just want to say a massive thank you for both of you just joining in on the chat, man, and coming to hang with us this Sunday. So,
Oh, no
Yeah, it's
worries.
been
100%, we'd love
fun,
to have you
man.
back again, man.
Do it again. Won't it?
It was a
No,
pleasure.
it's all
Yeah,
good.
we'll definitely do it again.
Yeah, come back.
Definitely.
Definitely.
we
Come
will.
back in 6 months when we're still in lockdown.
Yeah.
Oh God,
Hopefully
please
not.
stop.
Hope not.
Hopefully
No.
not.
Or we've gone back to lockdown. and
Fingers
shit
crossed.
again.
Toes, fingers, and all sorts of
Yeah.
things
Like
crossed.
the crossed horns. There we go.
Yeah.
It's hooves.
Spock, cross Spock.
My
As soon as
hooves.
it's all up and running again, we'll do the big dangler and put you on and all that stuff again.
Okay,
Come on,
guys.
then do
Yeah.
the question thing then.
What? Yeah.
Right, let's do this. Shall I do it? Let's do it. Okay.
God.
Clippity clop, clippity clop.
Pigletto.
Chupacabra.
Cameron just discovered that he have fingers.
Oh God, I can't.
You're a guitarist, you can't do it. Don't do it. You're going to injure yourself.
He's got up his arse most of the time.
That's brilliant.
Whoa. Now. Right, yeah. Ben, Jake, who's going to pick a number, man? Who's going to pick a number?
Do you want to pick a number?
Yeah, I'll do it. Right. There's one 1 and 14, right?
Between 1 and
Between them.
14. Just to warn you, number 7 was picked last week.
Number 10.
Number 10. We're going to go with number 10, yeah? Okay,
Yeah.
this is quite a long one. Okay, so everyone just pay
Okay.
attention. Bear with us. It obviously goes to both you, Jake, and to you, Ben. You both get a chance to answer this one. So, would you rather have sex with the top half of Donald Trump and the bottom half of Catherine Zeta-Jones? Or the top half of Catherine Zeta-Jones and the bottom half of Donald Trump? Catherine pre-Michael Douglas whole stretching sessions.
God.
Take your
Well,
time.
I've got an
Take your
answer
time.
instantly.
Okay, far away. Hit me up.
Ben, you go. Go.
I'll go with Donald
You
Trump on top and then just do it doggy, because then you ain't gonna see either.
Yeah, but you just have a dodgy wig just waving at you the whole time, like.
But that's the best
Yeah.
part. It's a wig, so just fucking take it off and close your
Oh,
eyes.
mate, I wouldn't be able to stay hard.
Put it
Just seeing
around
that
his-
little thing just flapping around, like, oh,
Oh.
mate, couldn't do it. Sorry, I couldn't do it.
And the breath.
Yeah.
The
oh.
breath and maybe
Oh.
God moans.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, make my ass great again.
Oh.
No.
This is kind of question trap, you know? It's like there is no correct answer.
I think you picked possibly the worst number you could have ever picked.
All the best, whichever way you look at it.
And sure, where the fuck you get these questions from?
I'm just
Inside
glad
one.
I have no shame.
It's what I sit, you
I
know,
think
when it's dark and it's quiet, that's what I think about, you know.
You are weird.
I would say you are a very talented person, you know? Just find question like that, you know?
See, I'm not just a pretty face and a drummer.
In the dark corner in the room.
All right, Jake, have you got an answer, or have I broken you?
I think it's the same as Ben, really. I think
That's got to be, Anna.
I could deal with
It's
the
the
bottom.
only-
I think just be hearing like China and things like that. I don't know. I don't know where to start.
That's better than the alternative. Come on, you have to
God.
weigh it up against
Yeah,
either or. That's
wrinkly-
better than the alternative. Just put some earplugs in.
better than wrinkly.
Yeah,
Like-
I mean,
like-
both ways could work. You know,
Yeah.
you'd have to kind of negotiate.
I think
what needs
Yeah,
to be
true.
done.
Yeah, I mean,
the
you know,
second way.
Like,
If
can
it's
you put a
top half,
corset on the top
yeah.
half if it's
I
Donald
think-
Trump?
I think the second way, you'd have hands. You'll have hands like you've eaten tangy cheese Doritos. Like, nah, I'm not messing with that.
It's like, can you help me a bit and encourage me? I love you.
I love
Yeah.
you.
Yeah,
China.
I love you. No, see, that's why I couldn't do it. It'd have to be the other way around. And the added bonus would be it's a bit like a flight
Yeah.
simulator. That's the way I think of it. So, yeah. Um,
Ah, come on.
Okay, no.
okay, right. So, guys, I want to give you the opportunity also to add to our wonderful list of would you rather questions. Remember, that's only one of the 14 that we have. Ha ha ha. So, do you guys have an idea for one that I can add to our list?
Right.
So it starts with would you rather.
Would you rather? Right. Would you rather?
Would you rather eat glass or shit glass?
Eat glass or shit glass. Like it. Like it. I like that.
I like the hard hitting questions.
I'm loving it. Yeah, mate.
God.
Painful.
It really makes you think. You think, oh no, I don't want to eat glass, but oh no, hang on a minute, I don't want to shit it either. Oh, really? Oh, stuck between a glassy hard place right there. I like it.
Meaning, like, if you eat glass, you don't
Glassy
have to
arms.
shit it out. It disappears in your stomach some magic way.
Yeah.
But if you shit it out, you don't have to eat it, but you have to shit it out.
Yeah. See, whereas,
Some reason
yeah.
you just have glass inside you.
Yeah,
I think that's such a good
it's the
answer.
best thing
like,
about Would You Rathers.
It
They're not
is.
based in reality.
no,
Like you swallow the bottle whole and then it's been
yeah. So it's absolutely. You know, when you say eat glass, it doesn't
Probably
describe the type of glass, does it? Cool, like it. I'll tell you what, Jake, have you got one as well?
Uh,
Come on, man.
would you rather?
Would you rather?
Oh man, this is hard because there's so many fucking
There's so many
variables. Um, Would you rather
Just say what you see.
Uh,
Just say what you see.
dick slap? Dick
You
slap
realise he's
pineapple.
doing this to find out how fucked up you really are, so
Yeah.
he can do his test.
Would you rather dick
Maybe I
slap,
shouldn't have answered with mine then.
No, you know, man, you
slap a
aced it.
pineapple
No.
Okay, would you rather dick slap a pineapple
You're on
or
9,
or
10.
eat the pineapple from without peel, like just an unpeeled pineapple
okay?
from a festival toilet?
Too late.
So it was what was it? Would you rather?
Okay. Would you rather dick slap
a
yeah.
pineapple
Go on.
or eat a unpeeled pineapple from a festival toilet?
Like it. Oh, look how that's good. We've come full circle here because obviously you joined us after having a bit of a bathroom break, didn't you? So I like what you did there.
Yeah.
Very good, very good. It's a real nice way to end the show. That.
Cycle.
Yeah. Yeah. Look a big circle going on. I'm liking it. Very good. Very good. Guys, it's been an absolute pleasure, man. Thank you so much.
I love the way you
Thanks so much.
put the
That's been great.
presenting voice on
No
as well,
worries.
Sean.
It's been
With
great.
excitement.
Oh. It's like the end of Rainbow, or, if you remember that TV show. Good night, everybody.
Told you, I'm a pro. I'm a pro, man. I've got this Twitch thing down. I'll be rapping and everything next week. You watch.
Oh yeah.
We'll be twitching in no time.
Yeah.
But we'll see you
Every day I'm twitching in. See, I've got it. I've got it. I know what I'm doing. Guys, once again, thank you so much. We'd love to have you back on a future show.
Yeah.
You know, stay in our Discord, man. Come hang out with us, and yeah, for sure, man. We'll get you back in a few months' time, man. But
We'll definitely do it again.
fingers
yeah.
crossed,
definitely.
we'll be out
We'll bring
fucking
more-
gigging.
We'll
by
bring
then,
more
shit.
band members next time.
Do it. Yeah, Sonny,
Yeah.
motherfucker.
Bring more of us.
Put that tea down, man. The tea's no good for you.
Your tea and getting your chicken strips.
Yeah.
Chicken strips.
Oh, chicken strips. Oh, definitely there. Cool.
Yeah.
For those people that are on Twitch, we are going to go hang out with someone else after this show.
Oh, guys.
So we're going to start the raid and go hang out with them. So hang around and come say hello to our friend. But as I say, for everyone that's been watching, thank you so much for joining us, man. So we'll see you soon.
Yeah.
Cool. All good, guys.
That was awesome.
You're off the hook.
Yeah.
No,
Awesome.
man.
Bye,
Thank you.
everybody.
See you later.